Well, welcome to a show that has no name yet and no direction. It's just two girls winging it.
I just thought of something really bad.
Say it.
I know the two girls in the cup.
I'm Valerie, Sagittarius, AP Spanish. Those are honestly my highest accomplishments. I can't think of anything past that.
I'm Gabby. What did I accomplish? I won an essay and I got a Barnes & Noble gift card.
This has no direction. We have no idea what we're going to talk about, no idea what we're going to do.
It's not like we're going in one direction.
We're going to tell you some embarrassing stories of our life. And we kind of planned it out now that we already did like a first run through. I was at Starbucks because Tierra Mia was packed and then the Tierra Mia in Southgate was packed, so I had to go. I was like, great, I have to go to Starbucks now. So I ordered my Starbucks and I was waiting at like the bar thing, whatever you could pick up, and I was waiting there for like 20 minutes. And eventually this guy came up to me, he's like, what are you waiting for, sweetie? And I guess since I hadn't been talking in a while, I hadn't like thought to swallow my saliva. But basically when I talked,
That's happened to me before.
when I opened my mouth to talk, it was like, oh, I'm waiting, and then like, and I was like, it was bad. So as soon as I did that whole like spit take or whatever, I was like, right, like I totally sucked it back in and I was like, oh, I'm just waiting for my chocolate chip. And then like as soon as I didn't even finish my sentence, and the guy behind him was like, Valerie, and I was like, this is mine. And then I literally ran out of the Starbucks. You think I'm exaggerating? No, I ran out of the Starbucks. And then I told my mom's boyfriend, who isn't technically her boyfriend, I told him, I was like, let's get out of here. That's the story. It's really embarrassing and I don't like talking about it.
Yeah, you just did.
You know what, Gabby? I don't need your opinion at this moment.
I'm gonna tell you about the time Valerie and I met.
Oh, that's a good story.
Turns out she's in our English class and I sit right next to her, and of course me being the new fan to the whole One Direction thing, and I think I know everything, but I'm like, ooh. So I was thinking like, oh, if you don't know everything, then you're not a true fan. I was one of those people.
Oh, I don't like, those are the dark ages.
I know. She was staring at my folder because I just wrote One Direction along with other band names, such as Kings of Leon and all these people, and she's staring at them. So of course I'm like, I get self-conscious and be like, what are you staring?
No, you literally covered your folder.
I did. I covered my folder
and you moved it away,
so
and I still stared. I don't know what was going through my mind.
Yeah, how would you like it if some girl you did not know was staring at your folder and continued to? You could feel her staring at you.
You know what? I don't know, because I have never been in that position before.
But you were that girl.
So, yeah. I was like, oh, you like One Direction? And you're like, yeah. And I was like,
from there, just went on downhill.
No, it was. I remember the first thing I said. I was like, oh, how many R's? And then she's like, 6. And
I remember my facial expression too.
And I was like,
it makes you cringe.
And I was like, oh.
I even asked her when did they get born, one where there's like formation date or whatever.
And then I was like,
I think I was sitting back like this.
Yeah, you were. And then I said it. To be honest, at this moment right now, I don't even remember. June 23rd?
22nd.
July.
You're saying
July.
I found out she could sing, and then I was like, oh, that's really nice. And I liked it, and found out she liked acting. I was like, oh, I like acting.
Holy.
So we started patty cake.
Yeah, that's how we became friends.
Yeah. I hate that when people smash on you liking One Direction just because they're a boy band, and I think that's your only kind of preference in music.
Yeah.
When reality it's like, no, man.
To be honest, I didn't even like One Direction until the summer after 8th grade. Before that, I was like, ew, ew. I was one of those people who like, ew, you like One Direction, you like Justin Bieber.
This concludes our story for
our
today.
story for today. Not all of them are gonna be about One Direction.
It's not. Please don't think that.
Yeah.
It just happened to come out.
Yeah. Just one-time thing.
We have plenty more embarrassing stories to tell about our lives throughout high school.
We have no lives, and this seemed like a fun idea to enter 2014, considering we've been trying to do this since the beginning of 2013.
Hopefully these videos get better by then.
Yes.
We'll promise you we'll have more exciting stories to tell. And
I actually have some pretty good ones from today, like Snapchats in a public restroom.
That's for next time.
Yes. Anyway. I'm Valerie.
And I'm Gabby.
And this is the show with no name, no direction, and no point. Bye. At least I wasn't the lady. There was a lady like three stalls down from me. She was blowing her nose like so loudly on the toilet.